Halle Berry has always been in the spotlight, not just for her Oscar-winning roles and stunning beauty, but also for her dramatic and emotional love life. Over the years, she's been in high-profile relationships, painful breakups, and even messy divorces. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the relationship history of Halle Berry, who she dated, what went wrong, and how her journey changed her. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get regular updates. Let's get started. John Ronan and Christopher Williams. Before the fame and red carpets, Halle Berry's love life began in more modest circumstances. Back in the late 1980s, when she was just starting her career, Berry was in a relationship with John Ronan, a Chicago-based dentist. Their romance lasted from 1989 to 1991, during a time when Berry was still finding her footing in the entertainment world. After their relationship ended, things took a dramatic turn. In 1993, Ronan filed a lawsuit against Berry, claiming she owed him over $80,000, money he said he lent her while they were together. Berry insisted the money was a gift, not a loan, and the judge ultimately dismissed the case in 1994 because Ronan hadn't listed her as a debtor in his bankruptcy filing. It was a messy post-breakup chapter, but Berry continued pushing forward with her rising career. In 1992, Berry dated R&B singer Christopher Williams. Their relationship was brief, but made headlines when the two attended the 24th annual NAACP Image Awards together. Williams was already known in the music scene, and Berry was becoming more recognizable in Hollywood. Despite their seemingly promising pairing, the two went their separate ways within a short time. With both of them focused on their careers, the timing just wasn't right for anything long-term. Marriage to David Justice. Later in 1992, Halle Berry started dating David Justice, a well-known Major League Baseball player who played for the Atlanta Braves at the time. Their relationship quickly caught the attention of the media, becoming one of the most talked about celebrity romances. On January 1, 1993, they got married, starting the new year as husband and wife. For a while, they looked like the perfect couple, both successful, attractive, and admired by fans all over the world. Many people saw them as one of Hollywood's golden pairs, but sadly, things didn't stay perfect for long. Behind the smiles and public appearances, their relationship was beginning to fall apart. Tensions and problems quietly grew, and by 1996, the two had separated. A year later, in 1997, their divorce was finalized, ending what once seemed like a picture-perfect marriage. For Halle Berry, the breakup was more than just a tough time, it was heartbreaking. She later revealed that the end of her marriage hit her so hard that she even thought about ending her own life. It became one of the darkest and most painful chapters of her life. In an interview with People magazine in 1996, she shared how deeply the experience affected her and said she wanted to approach future relationships differently. Even though she was hurting, Berry showed strength by focusing on healing herself. She made it clear that no matter how hard things got, she was determined to move forward and grow from the pain. The Eric Benet era. By the late 90s, Berry found herself falling in love again, this time with R&B singer Eric Benet. The two started dating in 1999 and tied the knot in January 2001. Berry was already a Hollywood powerhouse, but Benet became a supportive presence as she reached a major milestone in her career, winning the Academy Award for Best Actress in 2002 for Monsters Ball. He was right there with her, but their joyful moment didn't last. Shortly after the Oscars, Berry learned Benet had been unfaithful. Initially, she brushed off the tabloid rumors, but then the truth came out. Benet admitted he had cheated, not just once, but with multiple women. He entered rehab for sex addiction in 2002, but the damage had been done. Berry opened up to Oprah in a 2004 interview, revealing the betrayal and her desperate efforts to save the marriage. Unfortunately, love wasn't enough to mend the cracks. The couple separated in 2003, and their divorce became final in January 2005. The heartbreak was public and painful, yet Berry kept moving forward. Gabriel Aubry. In 2005, Berry's life took a different turn when she met French-Canadian model Gabriel Aubry during a Versace photo shoot. Their chemistry was instant, and the relationship blossomed quickly. By 2008, they welcomed their daughter, Nahala, who became the center of Berry's world. Although Berry and Aubry never married, they were devoted parents. Still, by 2010, the relationship had come to an end, and what followed was one of the most difficult chapters in Berry's personal life. The breakup led to a bitter custody battle. Berry wanted to move with Nala to France, where her then-boyfriend Olivier Martinez lived. Aubry opposed the move, arguing it would disrupt their joint custody arrangement. In 2012, a judge sided with Aubry, denying Berry's request to relocate with their daughter. That same year, things got even more complicated when Martinez and Aubry got into a physical altercation. The incident made headlines and led to court appearances and restraining orders. The battle dragged on until 2014, when Berry and Aubry finally reached an agreement. Berry agreed to pay $16,000 a month in child support, one of the largest celebrity child support settlements at the time. Despite the public drama, Berry remained focused on being a present and loving mother. Marriage to Olivier Martinez. It wasn't long after her split from Aubry that Berry fell in love again, this time with French actor Olivier Martinez. They met on the set of Dark Tide in 2010 and quickly became inseparable. In 2012, they got engaged, and by 2013, they were married in a private ceremony in France. That same year, they welcomed their son, Maceo, into the world. At first, things seemed to be going well, but the stresses of parenting, career demands, and unresolved tension from Berry's past relationship with Aubry started to wear down their bond. The 2012 fight between Martinez and Aubry had cast a long shadow over their family dynamic, and their once strong relationship began to fracture. In 2015, Berry and Martinez filed for divorce. However, their legal separation dragged on for years. It wasn't until 2023, 8 years later, that the divorce was fully finalized. Berry agreed to pay Martinez $8,000 a month in child support, along with 4.3% of any income she makes above $2 million per year. Despite the painful end, Berry has never publicly spoken ill of Martinez. The two remain co-parents, focused on raising their son. Van Hunt. After years of turbulent relationships and painful divorces, Halle Berry seems to have finally found peace with musician Van Hunt. The pair quietly began dating in 2020 and went public later that year with a charming Instagram post. It was a soft launch, far from the media fanfare of her previous relationships. And maybe that's what made it work. In 2021, they made their red carpet debut at the Oscars, looking confident, happy, and completely in sync. Although they keep much of their relationship private, it's clear the two share a deep bond. Hunt once described being welcomed into Berry's family rituals, noting how loving and thoughtful she is behind closed doors. That kind of harmony seemed to have eluded Berry for years, and now she finally appears grounded and content. Some people have even said that the two might have secretly gotten married or engaged. Even though they haven't said anything about it, one thing is clear: this relationship feels different. It's built on respect, maturity, and a strong focus on each other. After years of public breakups, custody fights, and heartbreak, Halle Berry isn't chasing a perfect love story anymore. Instead, she's creating her version: calm, strong, and real. And for someone who's lived so much of her life in the public eye, that might just be the happiest ending she could ask for. So after everything Halle Berry has been through, Do you think she's finally found the love and peace she's always deserved? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite stars' lives. Thanks for watching.